Let's get going on the Rumble side. We are good to go on the Twitch side. We are good to go on the Kick side. A big win for our Fly guys tonight. After a brutal loss last night, they redeemed themselves. Last night they lost to a team that was below them in the standings. Tonight they beat a team that was above them in the standings. So 1 point out of a playoff spot with 6 games to go. That's Pix 11. The game is on Pix 11 tonight. All right, let's see who was here. I believe we are good to go. Tim was here saying LFG. Welcome back in, Tim. Can we get back to 500 tonight? Let's hope so. Luminous says, hopefully our guys got some good sleep. You blame jet lag. Tonight's going to be different. What? MLB The Show is only on PS5? I don't know. I know it's never available on PC. That's why I don't play. Raymond is here. What is up, Raymond? Roadrunner's back. What's up, Roadrunner? Let's start the night shift. Hey, Bam is here. Welcome back, Bam. I think the Phillies scored 10 runs today or something, right? 105 says Bam. And Bam says Flyers not dead yet. Sarah Mariana over on the Rumble side. Thank you for the follow. 105. We're going with Bam with 105. Immortal Worm says, come on, offense. Need to see something from Semien today. 7-run first inning off of Lorenzen. Nice. All right, let's hop in here. 110-1. All right, let's come over. Let's look at the Met lineup tonight. That Met lineup tonight. Lindor will lead off. Soto will bat second. Bichette third. Luis Robert Jr. fourth. Brett Beatty fifth. Mark Vientos will DH and bat sixth. Semien seventh. Benj eighth. And Francisco Alvarez will bat ninth. We'll get to the Met defense when they take the field later on. Jorge's back. What's up, Jorge? Maria's back on the YouTube side. What's up, Maria? All right, we'll see. Once again, if you were here for our Yankee game, I've been adjusting the MLB TV website. Hopefully we're a little bit closer on our tracker. Becca's here. What's up, Becca? Oh, they're taking another commercial break, so let me keep going with the chat here. Becca says, Semien, how about all these dudes take away the first game? They're all almost below the Mendoza. It's Mendoza. It's pathetic at this point. Agreed. Angel Diaz is back. Say, let's go. I'm sitting by the bar tonight. All right, welcome in, everybody. Let's go. Let's look at some of the other games going on right now. The Mariners and Angels just getting underway. No score there in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, the Braves and Diamondbacks are scoreless. And the A's have a 1-0 lead over the Astros. Bottom of the second inning. Are we the last game? Yep, we are the last game. So some of the finals from today: the Dodgers beat the Nationals 13-6. The Tigers beat the Cardinals 4-0. The game we did, the Yankees beat the Marlins in the Yankee home opener 8-2. The Red Sox beat the Padres 5-2. The White Sox beat the Blue Jays 5-4. The Reds beat the Rangers 5-3. Guardians beat the Cubs 4-1. Phillies beat the Rockies 10-1. Pirates beat the Orioles 5-4. Twins beat the Rays 10-4, and the Royals and Brewers was rained out. Still raining in Kansas City there. And funny, they played the game the other night in the pouring rain, but apparently they couldn't play today in the rain. Olga's back. What's up, Olga? Let's refresh this over here. All right, we'll check the tracker here. Tyler Mahle, the pitcher for the Giants tonight, in a game against the Yankees, went 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, only threw 80 pitches. Daniel Berry is here. What's up, Daniel Berry? The Giant defense, it'll be Ramos in left, Bader in center, Lee in right, Chapman at third, Adames at short, Arise at second, Encarnacion at first. Bailey doing the catching here. Jorge says, I hope... Jorge, I keep telling you, no all caps. If you can't respect that, I don't want you here, bud. Hey, Natalie is here. What is up, Natalie? Please, if there's a mod in the chat, next time Jorge types, if it's all caps, time him out. The first pitch, up high, 1-0. Turn Gary down a tad here. In for a strike, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Yeah, bye. And he puts it in caps again. Clown. And a chop foul. Excuse me, still 2-2. The 2-2. And that one line, base hit in the left field. There you go, Frankie. That'll bring up Soto. In for a strike. 0-1. Malley. Soto's 4 for 11 in his career against Malley. 2 of those are home runs. Outside, 1-1. One and one to count. Outside, 2-1. Cheryl says, nice start. Jacob, enough. I'm tired of people. Only Daniel Caps is allowed with all caps. On the outside corner, 3-2. The 3-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Yo, Jose's back. What's up, Jose? We do need this one. The 3-2. And a ground ball. That's a base hit in the right field. Lindor will stop at second, and the first 2 are on for Bichette. Soto now with an 8-game hitting streak. Has a base hit in all 8 games. Bichette still only batting 129 on the year. No homers. Was robbed of a home run last night. And that one lined in the right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Lindor will turn and come home. Soto goes to third. And it's 1-0 Metropolitan Baseball Club. That'll bring up Luis Robert Jr. James Fulmer is here. What's up, James? Just a reminder to Met Nation, we will be okay. Let's update our tracker here. Down low. 2-0. Oh, a challenge by the Giants here. It was called the ball. And it's a strike, 1-1. 1-1 to count. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Elgood, what's up, buddy? Having a bad week. Hopefully you're okay, bud. Down low, 3-2. Making melee work here. Getting ready to throw his 20th pitch. Still nobody out. The 3-2. called strike 3. Oh, it was called ball 4. I think it's a strike. The Giants are challenging. I think it's a strike. No, it's ball 4 and the bases are loaded. That'll bring up Brett Beatty with the bases loaded. Natalie says, hey, John, I might be the good luck charm since I'm here tonight. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Beatty batting .217 on the young season. 3 runs batted in. Mets with the bases loaded. Still nobody out. Down low. 1-1. It'll be Soto at third, Bichette at second, and Robert Jr. on first. Lindor scored the run already. The 1-1. Right down the middle, 1-2. Maddie on the Rumble side, welcome in. Saying go Mets. The 1-2. And a little chopper back to the mound. They go to home for 1 to throw to first. Double play. What a rally killer. What a rally killer. That's a 1-2-3 double play. That's a team. They're not hitting. Here's Vientos. Runners on second and third. 2 outs now. Outside, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0 to Vientos on the outside corner. Oh, called a ball. 3-0. They don't challenge this one. Oh, no, I challenged. That was outside. It called a strike, and Vientos challenged. This one this one was further outside than the one that was called a ball. And it's ball 4. It's not even close. Bases loaded again. But that'll bring up Semien. It takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. And that one lined in the center, in the left center field. That'll bring in 2, and it's 3-0. Oh, Robert stopped at third. Why? What are you doing? You gotta pay attention. There's 2 outs. Why is he stopping at third base? The left fielder was being lazy on that ball. Actually, the third base coach held him up. Why? In for a strike. In for a strike to bench. So that's not on Robert. That's on the third base coach. What are you doing? You send Lindor in extra innings, but you stop him here? Outside. No, tap that. Tap that. That's outside. Nope, 0-2. Swung on a missed. It's time to send Benj back down to the minors. This kid's not ready. The Mets get 2. We go bottom 1. Giants coming up. Oof. All right, where is it? The Met defense tonight. It'll be Soto in left, Robert Jr. in center, Benj in right field, Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at second, Beatty at first, McLean on the mound, with Francisco Alvarez doing the catching. All right, let's see how McLean does. Adames will lead off. Devers will bat second. Uh-oh. That's not good. Soto's out of the game. That's a problem. That's not good. Called a strike, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Hey, Miss Gina's back. Darnell is back. I don't know. That's PIX broadcast. That's all they've said is that Taylor's in left and Soto's out. Outside, 3-2. Had him 0-2, and now walking around him. Working around him. Attack, dude. You're throwing too many wasted pitches. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. No. Even the broadcast said they didn't notice anything. And a ground ball is short. Lindor's got to charge it. Fires on the run. Got him. One away. So as soon as the broadcast lets me know. Let's see. Soto going first to third. Let's look. He rounds second. He's good. Oh, he tweaked something after stepping on second base. Up high, want to know the count here. That one missed. 2-0. Outside 3-0. Fell straight back. 3-1. The 3-1. It fouled straight back again. 3-2. No, he got hurt, Jose. He tweaked something. We don't know what happened to Soto yet. We just know he's out of the game. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Was down 3-0. Comes back and strikes him out. Here's a rise. First pitch is outside. 1-0. We don't know what it is, Johnny. The broadcast isn't telling us. They're telling us he came out of the game. And that one popped up on the infield. Bichette in fair territory will make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for McLean. We go to the second. Every time I hear this commercial, it's got an alarm that plays, and it's the same alarm on my phone. I keep thinking I set my phone for something. Natalie says, I will tell you what happened with Soto as soon as I see something. All I see is he got injured running the bases, as you said, but I'll give you a heads up once I find out. Thank you, Natalie. Maria says, let's go, Mets. Keep the runs coming. So after one, we have 33 likes. 33 likes. The number is 105 tonight. The number is 105. Maria says, let's go, Mets. Keep the runs coming. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets. Alvarez, Lindor, and now Taylor. The Mets are back home on Tuesday. Arizona. The Mets and Diamondbacks. Outside and low, 1-0. The Giants lost the challenge. The Giants won a challenge and lost a challenge in the first. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one lined. Caught at third. Can't hit it much harder than that. One away. Back to the top of the lineup. Lounge is winning 2-0 and only 33 likes. What do you guys want to lose or something? Click, click. In for a strike, 0-1 to Lindor. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. We've already gained 3 subs tonight as well. The 0-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. So Taylor will get his first at bat. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And that one pulled down to third. Fired over to first. The 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 2. Still 2-0 Mets. Right calf tightness is all the Mets are saying right now. Right calf tightness. So probably just precautionary. So we go bottom 2. It'll be Chapman, Lee, and Ramos for the Giants. Either way, probably give Soto the day off tomorrow or just let him DH. We have 4 people watching over on the Twitch side tonight. Welcome in over there. Yep, thank you, Natalie. Yes, Soto left the game with right calf tightness. Yep. Just saw it on X. She said, yeah. Yep. Inside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one popped up. Shallow right. Semien will make the catch. One away. Yeah, I hope not, Miss Gina. Here's Lee. 1 out, nobody on. 20th pitch of the night from McLean. In for a strike. Tap that. Tap it. When they're that obvious, you got to challenge. 1-0 instead of 0-1. Now it's 2-0. I think both pitchers were in the strike zone. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Jacobs says, did Soto injury happen on defensive? No. Rounding second base, going from first to third. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Popped up. Bichette out to left. Taylor will come in to make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Ramos. Angel says, good start to a great degree. Agreed. 2 out, nobody on here. In for a strike, 0-1. Ramos is batting 185 on the young season. No homers, 2 runs batted in. And that one fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. Becca says, wow, even bad things happen when good things happen, right? I don't know, all good. Down low, 2-2. The 2 that were called balls, I thought were, I know it doesn't hurt because he flew out to left, but I thought instead of the count being 2-0, it should have been 0-2. The 2-2. And a ground ball up the middle. Nice play by Semien. He's got it. Fires the first. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the third. Still 2-0 Mets. It seems like pretty clear strikes to me. What do I know, though? Right? Rory's back. What's up, Rory? Calf tightness. He was removed from the game for calf tightness. No Met gear tonight. Nope. When we start notching W's again, that's when we'll get back to the Met gear. And that one lined up the middle, base hit. Bichette's 2 for 2 tonight. Outside, 1-0. Yes, it's true. He's out of the game with calf tightness. I don't know if it's right or left. It's definitely calf tightness. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 to Robert. Right down the middle, 2-1. The 2-1. And a ground ball to third. They go to second for 1. The turn. Easy double play. Second double play the Mets have grounded into tonight. This one a 5-4-3. That'll bring up Beatty, who hit into the first double play. Someone hit it in the water. Someone hit it in the water. Water. And fouled off 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Not sure what Beatty's complaining about. Hey, there's Jonathan. What's up, buddy? And he swings and fouls the one off. Still 0-2. The Mets don't play till 9 o'clock tomorrow night. 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And swung on a miss. Beatty strikes out. We go bottom 3. Still 2-0 Mets. Becca says with the Mets you need to specify which double play it was we hit into this game. Yep. 3 innings, the Mets have grounded into 2 double plays. The first one hurt worse than this one because it was bases loaded and nobody out. Who? You miss anything noteworthy? Yeah. Soto's out of the game with calf tightness. Frank R says 90. 90 what? For the Giants, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 here in the bottom of the third. Roadrunner says 9 p.m. Thank you, thank you, thank you. McLean will wind and deal to Bader. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. To 1-1. Outside, 2-1. To 2-1. Up high, 3-1. To 3-1. And that one pulled foul, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one pulled. Nice stop by Bichette. Gets to his feet. Got him. One away. That'll bring up Bailey. In for a strike. Nice pitch. 0-1. Hey, there's our boy Gelbs. And a broken bat. Grounder to Semien. Over to first. 2 away. That'll bring up Encarnacion with 2 out and nobody on. Right down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1. And fouled off quickly ahead, 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 9 up and 9 down for Cousin Nolan. We go to the 4th. It'll be Vientos, Semien, and Bench coming up. Yeah, Keith's got some kind of injury too. Some kind of pinched nerve in his back or something. And he was supposed to make the San Francisco trip because his brother lives in San Francisco. And he couldn't. He had to go back to New York and get treatment. So we get Todd Zeal in the booth. We're up to 44 likes. Let's go. Clay Holmes will be on the mound tomorrow night. Kodai Senga on Sunday afternoon. The first pitch to Vientos. Outside, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. I don't know. Ronnie's not in the booth either. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Frank Orr is here. What's up, Frank Orr? The 3-1. It popped foul. 3-2. Hey, there she is. Sharon's here. Cousin Nolan is pitching and I have to work. The 3-2. And that one lined in the left field. That'll be a base hit. Vientos been on base both times tonight. Yo, Caps is here. Gifted 10 subs. Let's go, Caps. We'll come over and look to see who got them. Pro Cannon Gaming got one. You Sure got one. Cute got one. Robert got one. Diddy. Fouled off 0-1. Laura, love it. A lot of new names in gifted memberships there. But thank you, Caps, for going above and beyond. In for a strike. Oh, called the ball. 1-1. And a chopper. Grounder foul. 1-2 the count. Why does it keep stopping? Becca says Mark is swinging a good bat. Yes, he is. One and two to count. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. For anybody that might be here in the live chat that just was gifted a membership, or if you weren't gifted a membership, make sure you hit that subscribe button to be eligible for those gifted memberships. And check out the emotes in the chat now. And that one crushed out the center. Bader back on the track at the wall. It's out of here. Semien with a 2-run home run starting to break out of his funk. 3 RBIs on the night. Anything good about this game? Yeah, that home run. The big news tonight so far, those Caps, is Soto's out of the game with calf tightness. And that one blooped out to left. It'll be caught. 1 away. Here's Alvarez with 1 out, nobody on. And he crushes one out to center. Bader, back to the track. He's at the wall, and that one's out of here. Almost the exact same spot. 5-0. Here's Lindor. Down low, 1-1. Outside corner, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. No, it was not back-to-back. Benj got out in between the two home runs. The 1-2. And a chopper to second. Over to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Taylor. Taylor's 0 for 1 since coming into the game. There he is. There's Charles Adderley. What is up, Charles? Great to see you, buddy. 70th pitch from Melee. Outside, 1-0. Outside corner. 1-1. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. 1-2. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. And a ground ball is short. Adames has got it. Fires the first. That'll retire the side. But home runs from Semi and Alvarez. The Mets put up a 3 spot, and it's 5-0 heading to the bottom of the 4th. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Giants with Adames, Devers, and Arise coming up. Once again, welcome in everybody. Mets off to a great start tonight. Looks like the Mets LD offense is taking a night off for once. Becca says Bo has 2 hits, I think. Yeah, Bo's 2 for 2. He'll lead off the next inning. The first pitch here, down low, 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Two and 0 the count. Inside, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. The 3-2 from McLean. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 3-0, and he comes back to strike him out. Third strikeout for McLean tonight. Here's Devers. He struck out his first time. First pitch is a ball. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, down low, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Up and in, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one ripped. Caught by Beatty at first. 2 away. Talking Mets with Rob trying to say no McLean ain't no ace. Don't be, Becca. That's Caps' favorite Met YouTuber there. Don't be easy. That one popped up. Out to left field. Taylor on the run. In foul territory will make the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 5th now. Still 5-0 Mets. They can be, Oscar. I don't know why they're not. We are going top 5. It'll be Bichette, Robert Jr., and Beatty here. Let's keep it going, Mets. Cap says, oh, hell no. Oh, man. Bichette, 2 for 2 tonight. Scored one of those times. Was erased on a double play. Up high, 1-0. He said, pisses me off. Did 1-0. And a chopper to short. Adames has got it. Over to first, 1 away. James Fulmer says, Beatty solid at defense. Yep. Here's Robert Jr. He walked his first time. Grounded into a double play his second time. Outside, 1-0. And a chopper foul, 1-1. So do your chat messages, Frank. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. And right up the middle, but played perfect by the second baseman. Arise throws him out at first, 2 away. Maria says they drank some strong coffee tonight, so they are awake. That'll bring up Beatty. He's 0 for 2. Grounded into double play in the first and struck out to end the third. Down low, 1-0. Oh, called a strike. Beatty wanted the challenge, but he didn't. There's a strike, 0-2, excuse me. It's not my fault you couldn't get a job doing this for real. What does that have to do with your chat messages? And a chopper foul at the plate. I do not. I can get that for you, though, Caps. Maybe they don't show me. Oh, yeah, 54. And Beatty fouled off. He's at 54. Up and in, 2-2. It's not your fault. I couldn't do this. What did he say? Oh, did somebody delete it? Did somebody delete it? I wanted to read it again. It's not my fault you couldn't get a job doing this for real. This is my hobby. This isn't my job. I have a full-time job. This is my way of hanging out with fellow Met fans because I don't live anywhere near Met fans. The 3-2. But please keep chatting, showing us how you're the smartest guy in the chat. Swung on a missed. We're halfway through. It's still 5-0 Mets. All right, let's come over now that we're halfway through and see if we are halfway through to our like count. We're at 53. We are. We are just past halfway point of our like count. Once again, Bam said 105. We're at 53. Thank you as always, Charles. Charles, hopefully you're well. It's been a couple days since we've seen you. Hopefully things are good down in paradise. We saw during the Yankees stream we did today, we get to see C. Lee. C. Lee stopped in our stream. Oscar says he loves that response. Charles also says that discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Once again, I know I'm always talking to Charles, but Charles is my lead mod. Charles and the team there with Charles, thank you so much for hanging out. Maybe they had pizza tonight. I had pizza for lunch. Mrs. PAS will be home tomorrow night. He had nothing. He had nothing good to offer the chat. Popped up. First pitch on the infield. Bichette will make the catch. One away. That'll bring up Lee. He He flew out to left field his first time. Up high, 1-1 or 2-0. Excuse me. Miss Gina. Outside, 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. '60th pitch from McLean coming up. The 3-1. Right down the middle, 3-2. The 3-2. And a chopper. McLean's got it. He's going to take it to the bag himself. That's a 1 unassisted. 2 out. Cap says I have to watch this game on my Fire Stick. Unreal. Why? Because it's on PIX, I think, right, Caps? In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And that one hit out to right, but foul, 1-2. Down low, nice pitch, 2-2. Almost got him to chase. The 2-2. Down outside, 3-2. Three-two from McLean. Cold strike 3, got him looking. We're through 5. We might have to miss a game this year, just so Mrs. PAS and I can go watch this movie. Charles says, we are here on the PAS network to have fun, not to be a clown. Oscar says, I thought he wasn't an ace. I'm not the one who said that. I thought he was. Me personally, I thought he was an ace last year when he showed in the 8 games he pitched and kept the Mets single-handedly in the playoff race by going 4-1 in those starts. 5-1 in those starts. Excuse me. We're getting a new pitcher here. It'll be Vientos, Semien, and Benj coming up for the Mets. Down low, 1-0. Brubaker, the new pitcher here. I was talking about the haters. Gotcha, Oscar. Inside, 2-0. PCK is back. Yo, I'm back. I remember this channel. What's up, PCK? Welcome back. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Vientos has been on base all 3 times with 2 walks and a single now. Here's Semien. He's 2 for 2 tonight with 3 RBIs. An RBI single in the first and the 2-run home run in the fourth. Miss Gina, did you get a chance to take the Camaro out? Swung on a miss, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. Bounce in the dirt. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. Doesn't matter. It was a strike either way. Not sure if the umpire said he swung or not. It was a strike. 1 out. That'll bring up Bench. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to left. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. It swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. And a chopper back to the pitcher. He goes to second for 1. The return. Got him. Third time the Mets have hit into a double play tonight. 1-6-3 double play this time. We go bottom 6. Still 5-0 Mets. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Giants. Bader, Bailey, and Encarnacion. No worries. She said I did and had a great ride. That's why I was delayed. Sorry. No, don't be sorry. It was so worth it. That's why you don't need to be sorry. We are 1 away from 86.50. Let's go. Let's see where we're at. We have gained, in the 8 days since the season has started, we have gained 176 new subscribers. In 8 days. Let's go. Jamal says Mets have their future ace and more talented pitchers on their way up. Once again, Bader to lead it off. Grounded out to third his first time. Outside 1-0. Outside 2-0. '70th pitch of the night. Swung on a miss, 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1. Oh, inside ball 4. And there's the first giant base runner. Yeah, Becca, I didn't know. I didn't realize he was pitching tonight. Swung on a miss, 0-1. You think he's better than Tong? The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Is our AAA team the Syracuse Mets? I know Binghamton is AA. Brooklyn is single A, right? 3-2 the count. So McLean after giving up a walk, going full on the next batter. The 3-2. That's a strike. You got to tap that one. What are you not challenging for? Come on, Alvarez. Difference between a walk and a strikeout there, dude. Back-to-back walks here. Encarnacion will come up. Struck out his first time. Yes, it's Syracuse. Thank you. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yeah, 8 full counts. That's why we're in the 6th inning and he's at 85 pitches. Or 80 pitches, excuse me. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Oh, did he go? He went. I think he went. Yes, 1-2. That pitch was way inside. Scott allowed 7 runs in 3 1/3 innings by strikeout. Yikes. That's not good. 1-2 the count. And a chopper foul. The crowd just started cheering about something. The 1-2. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Whoa, way inside. 2-2. This might be his last batter here. Up to 85 pitches here. Still nobody out. The 2-2. And a chopper foul. The 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat. McLean will deal. And they're driven out to right. Benj will come over to make the catch. Bader tags and he'll head to third. The throw is cut off. And they say safe at second. So he did tag to runners on the corners now with one out. Jonathan says, see, when I'm away, good things happen. I noticed. Keep it up, boys. Outside 1-0. They have not shown anybody warming up. Or I wasn't paying attention if they did. The 1-0. There's a strike. Come on, Blue. Alvarez has got to learn it's okay to challenge a pitch. The 2-0. And that one fouled off, 2-1. And popped foul, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Another full count. Yeah, he's at 90 pitches. Because this is like the 11th batter he's had a full count on tonight. The 3-2. And that one roped out to right center field. And that'll get into the gap. That'll score all. It bounces over, so that saves a run. The first hit of the game for the Giants. And it's 5-1 still on runners in second and third. With this shouldn't even have happened because Alvarez didn't challenge that second walk. You can't let him keep going here. I know there's only one out, but he's at 93 pitches here. And here comes Mendoza. I agree with this. You can't let him keep going. He's lost the strike zone here in this inning. And we'll get a pitching change. We'll see. I don't even know who was warming up. Brooks Raley coming in. Brooks Raley. Yeah, he got tired. He was at almost 100 pitches. These guys are still building up their arm strength here. So I don't mind taking him out here. A game in July? No, keep him in. Yep, Cap says it too. Get him out now. Yep. Especially with Devers coming up, because a base hit here makes this a ball game. Right now, it's still 5-1. No, he has not. Darnell. He got tired, maybe. Yeah, threw a lot of pitches. Well, 5 1/3 and 1 run, but he's responsible for the runners on second and third. Devers will be the batter here. The first pitch, fouled off at the plate, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. James says, very good job, Nolan. Yeah, right? I mean, gave up a run and responsible for the 2 on base, but 5 1/3 innings of one hit baseball. The 0-2. Oh, did he go? No, Alvarez doesn't even check down at third. Can we have Luis Torrens playing a game already, please? The 1-2. Really deals. Popped up. Foul. We'll do it again. No, we should not set up the double play. You bring a lefty in to face the 2 lefties. You got to get them both out. I'm not putting another runner on base. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Now they check down at third. No swing. The 2-2. Way outside, 3-2. Wasting pitches, man. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Jonathan says subs be here for Squirrel's return on the 10th. Hint, hint. Also, yes, please, Terrence. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. Up high. And it gets away. Get Alvarez out of the game. This guy is complete garbage. It's now 5-2. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Brazoban also getting warmed up in the Met pen. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Hey, 8650, let's go. Popped him up on the fist, it'll go out of play. Still 3-2. The 3-2. And popped up again. Foul. The 3-2. And a ground ball to first. Nice play by Beatty. Rarely will cover, and that'll retire the side. But the Giants get 2. We go to the 7th. It's 5-2 Mets. Three to 1 on the putout. For the Mets, it'll be 9-1-2 coming up. All right, let's come over and check our numbers here, everybody. Gotta tack on, says Wolves. Oop, let's come over and look at our like count. We're at 59. I think this is going to be two Met streams in a row where we don't make our number. Let's look at some other games going on right now. The only game, there was one game that was postponed today, the Brewers-Royals. Other games going on right now, the Mariners and Angels are scoreless in the 7th. The Braves have a 2-0 lead over the Diamondbacks in the 9th. And the Athletics have a 11-1 lead over the Astros. Got to tack on, says Wolves. Cap says, really's been money for us since he got here. Absolutely. Charles says, so great to have you all joining us tonight on the PAS Network live stream broadcast. Outside, but called a strike. And for a strike, 0-2. Miss Gina says, I'm disappointed. We should have a lot more likes. Maybe it's Giant fans checking us out and they're not liking what they're seeing. The 0-2. And chops foul. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Outside. 1-2. Raymond says, get them runs back. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. The 2-2. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Because I was off today. Today felt like a Saturday. But tomorrow's Saturday. The 2-2. Up high 3-2. Alvarez, Lindor, and Taylor here in the 7th. And Alvarez crushes one. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's out of here. Third home run of the year, second of the night for Alvarez. And one of the runs he gave up, he just got back. Vintage, what's up? It's Saturday in 2 minutes. Yep. Oh, let's update our numbers here. Lindor takes a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. And Lindor fouls it off, 2-2. Becca says he'd be a great DH. Cap says, boom, that's number 3 on the season. That's why he's in the lineup. Well, like somebody said, he'd make a great DH. Zuko strikes again. You got to call it's Fat Zuko. Foul tipped at the plate, still 2-2. He's rocking. He's a rolling. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Bounce down low. They check down at third. No swing. So a walk. 10th walk of the year for Lindor. So why he's not hitting yet. He is getting on base. Fouled off by Taylor, 0-1. The 0-1. And a ground ball foul, 0-2. The 0-2. And a chopper foul. Tim M saying LFGs. The 0-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 1 away. That'll bring up Bichette, who's 2 for 3 with a couple singles. The first single was an RBI single in the first. He scored in that inning as well. They're re-showing the Soto play. Just tweak something. Just tweak something coming around second. I almost said Dante Bichette. It's Bo Bichette. And fouled off, 0-2. Matt Gage getting warmed up in the Giants bullpen. The 0-2. And check swing. And that'll be a base hit in the right center field. Lindor will go to third. Bichette trying for 2. He's in safely with a double. 3 for 4 tonight. No, that's his third hit, isn't it? Gary says it's... Oh, was one of them an error? Yeah. Why do I have him with 4 at-bats? No, he's 3 for 4. Yes, I did watch SmackDown tonight, Caps. Yep. Down low, 1-1. Yep. I had everything going. I was watching the Flyer game on the big TV, SmackDown on my phone, and I was getting ready for the stream tonight. The 1-1 fouled off, 1-2. Yep, 3 for 4. Thank you, Oscar. No, McLean's out of the game, Sam. McLean is done. And he pokes one in the center field. That'll get in for a base hit. Bichette will stop at third, and it's 7-2. That'll bring up Beatty. Cap says this is the real Bo Bichette. Yep, and we did. We gave up 2 in the bottom of the 6th, and we've scored 2 here. And still runners on the corners with 1 out. And we're getting a pitching change. I think he only had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he only had 4 tonight. Beautiful. That's how you win a game. Tack on. That's how you get out of slumps, too. Just keep tapping. Just keep tapping. They got their runs back, yep. Nice to see Bo getting his mojo back. When is that? April 11th, if anybody wants to go to the Mets game. It's a Juan Soto bobblehead night. Or bobblehead day. I don't know what time that game is. It's a Saturday, so it might be an afternoon game. Robert not having to be the guy. Just the guy going to help him have a good season. Agreed. Stephen K is here saying, "Sup, John?" LFGM. What's up, Stephen K? Beatty chops it foul, 0-1. Infield playing in now. With runners on the corners and 2 runs home in the inning already. Charles says for every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make. Bo Bichette sounds like a lot like Boba Fett. It does. And if the Mets do a Star Wars night this year, they have to do something with Bo Bichette. I wonder if they're home for Star Wars Day. Let me look. DO2. Up high, 1-2. April. No, they are in the Mets are in Colorado on Star Wars Day. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, that's why I said before I might have to miss a game this year, just so Mrs. PAS and I can go see the movie. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Beatty struck out 3 times tonight. 3 strikeouts and a double play. Here's Swaggy B. 2 walks and a single tonight. Runners on the corners with 2 outs here. Outside, 1-0. Bounced in the dirt, 2-0. What is that? Is that seagulls? Yikes. The 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. And that one blooped out to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Bichette will score. Vientos has been on base all 4 times. That'll bring up Semien. And Semien drives one out to right center field. Lee will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets put up another 3 spot. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. I am going to do the same by getting a drink. You're only allowed to miss nationally televised games. That's funny. All right, let's stand up and stretch. Get ourselves a drink. We are back. I wonder if they'll bring in Brazabon for a clean inning here. Brazabon, thank you. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. He challenged the strike call. And it's a strike. Are the Giants out of challenges? Yeah, the Giants are out of challenges now. 1-2 to count. Outside, 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. And a ground ball foul to first base side, 0-1. Lee's 0 for 2 tonight. And a little chopper down to third. Foul. 0-2. We need Soto, but we play better without him. Wow, that's not true. How do we know that? He played in 160 out of 162 games in his first season as a Met. How do we know if we play better without him? Did we go 2-0 in the 2 games he didn't play last year? The 0-2. Popped up. Foul. Out of play. Cap says he loves the new ABS. I love the ABS. Nolan's out of the game. He threw 95 pitches. And ground ball foul. Still 0-2. Yeah, Garcia and Lovelady. I don't know. Tenth pitch of the inning from Brazabon. Pop foul. We gotta be careful with Lovelady. He does have a win this year. The 0-2. And that one ripped. Nice play by Semyon. Did he catch it? He did. Wasn't sure if he trapped that or not, but the second base umpire said he caught it. 2 away. Two out and nobody on here. What do you mean, Becca? What don't you understand about Mendoza? Outside 1-0. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. And that one fouled off. Foul territory. And it'll go out of play, 2-2. We're up 6 runs and you don't use your leverage arms? What are you talking about? Who do you want him to bring in? Rayleigh and Brazoban are the 2 guys I'd want him to use. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Maybe I'm not understanding something. I don't know. Rayleigh and Brazoban are the 2 guys I want to use in these situations. The 3-2. And a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. A 2-out single. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Tyler Rogers didn't get traded anywhere. He was a free agent. Down low, 2-0. Come on, Brazoban. Swung on a miss, 2-1. You think Lovelady and Garcia are your high leverage guys? Okay. I don't want Lovelady or Garcia on the team at all, let alone high-level situations. Oh, and he hit him. And now Brazoban's losing control here with 2 out. Ooh, hit him right on the hand. Did that get the bat? No, it didn't hit him in the arm, Gary. What are you looking at? It hit the knob of the bat. No, this isn't high leverage. Now that it is 8-2, you are correct. This is not high leverage. So I see where you're coming from there. So there's a challenge in the game at Anaheim at the same time, so it's taking forever. No, that's why I misunderstood. You're right. It's not 6-run game's not high leverage. But for Raleigh it was, because it was 5-2 at the time. It was 5-2 with runners on base. But this, you were correct. This is not high leverage right here. I'm saying you're right. And I said, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Maybe relax a little bit. Take an edible and chill out. And a ground ball to short. Over to first. That'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. And I apologize for being wrong and for misunderstanding. Yeah, Vintage, I know. I know it was an overreaction, but that's why I apologized. I was wrong, and I realized I was wrong. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0 to bench. Inside, 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Well, Lovelady's getting warmed up now. Up high, 2-0. Or 3-1. And there's a strike, 3-2. 3-2 the count. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 3-2. No, I do have to apologize because I misunderstood what she said. Pop foul. Still 3-2. Yeah, Benj needs to get out of this slump. Bounced in the dirt. There's a walk. There we go. It's not a hit, but he gets on base. That'll bring up Alvarez. He's 2 for 3. Both are solo home runs. Fouled off 0-1. The 0-1. And he hits one out to center. Bader on the run, on the track. He'll make the catch. 1 away. That'll bring up Lindor. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a walk, a couple runs scored. In for a strike, 0-1. Cheryl says good at bat for Benj. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Love Lady's getting warmed up. Outside 1-2. Garcia, you could bring Garcia in, or did Garcia pitch last night? I don't remember. I don't write down pitching changes. Benjamin with a stolen base. Count is 2-2. Sean says only 2 runs away from my 8-2. Where are you talking about? It is 8-2. It is 8-2. The 2-2. And that one blooped out the center field. That'll get down. Bender around third. Bader, oh, it'll stop. Runners on the corners with one out. That'll bring up Taylor, who's 0 for 3 since coming into the game. Not Love Lady. Fouled off 0-1. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Steven says we need another 2 runs to save the Mets with Lovelady pitching. The 2-2. And pop foul will do it again. The 2-2. And popped up. Shallow right. The second baseman going out. Arise. He'll make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Bichette. He's 3 for 4 tonight. The goals are out in the outfield. Zeal, come on, they're not in the... Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. Up hot. Ooh, called the strike. 1-1. Bo knows how to hit. has raised his average up to 200 here tonight, going 3 for 4. The 1-1. Down low, Lindor goes. Lindor steals the bag. The 2-1. It fouled off 2-2. Swung on a miss. He went. Oh, they're saying foul tip, and held on by the catcher. We go bottom 8, still 8-2 Mets. Lansing says I need Giants plus 6.5. Oh, right now you would win. Let's check our like number, see how close we're getting. Oh, we're going to be way short. We're at 68. 68. But how many people do we have watching? Man, if everybody hit the like button right now, we'd get there. Welcome back in, Becca. Richard Lovelady will be the new Mets pitcher. In for a strike, 0-1. Vantage says, well, when the Mets win, I'll hit the like. Okay, well, then we don't get to our free membership giveaway count because people don't want to hit the like. Ground ball played by Semyon over to first, 1 away. Number 9 hitter coming up, Encarnacion. 1 out, nobody on. Because if we don't get to it by the 9th, or if we aren't close by the 9th, I don't give them out. First pitch is in for a strike by Lovelady. Outside, 1-1. Clay Holmes going tomorrow night for the Mets. Back on SNY. Fouled off, 1-2. Steven, you gotta relax, dude. If he gets in trouble, then start complaining. But you don't have anything to complain about at the moment. Got the first out, and he's ahead 1-2 to the next batter. And fouled off, still 1-2. No, it's not. It fouled straight back, still 2-2. The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Oh, just missed. 3-2. That's a hit out to right. That's going to be extra bases. Back up to the top of the lineup here. Up and in, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. And it gets away, and the runner will advance. That's another pass ball on Alvarez. That's 2 tonight. I guess since he thinks he hit 2 home runs, he can do whatever he wants. Outside, ball 4. Yeah, now you got to have somebody else warmed up because, like Becca said, I mean, love lady, not coming in and can't throw strikes. I don't understand this. Fouled off 0-1. Yeah, where is he? I think he's in the minors. Like, he's better than these two guys. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off 1-2. Luminous says they already hit like. Thank you, Luminous. Down low, 2-2. Swung on a missed. Nice pitch by Lovelady. 2 away. Third time Devers has struck out tonight. Swung on a miss, 0-1 to a rise. And the chopper up to first, foul 0-2. In about 2 weeks, Minter will be back, I think they said. About 2 weeks yet. And once Minter's back, Lovelady will be gone. The 0-2. And that one popped up. Lindor going out. And he can't make the catch. Why Robert has to call these guys off, man? There's no reason that Lindor is running that far out in the center field to catch this ball. So runner still on first and third here. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. James says thanks for a great job and a great night. Thank you for being here, James. The 2-2. And a weak grounder to Lindor at short. Fires the first. That'll retire the side. The Giants get a run. But it's... We go to the ninth. It's 8-3 Mets. Spiritual Soul is here. Says please like the stream with a question mark. See where we're at. We are at 80 likes. We are going to fall short. No, my guess is going to be Garcia now for the ninth would be my guess. But what do I know? I want to go over to YouTube and see if the Rico is going to be live tonight. Right with me. What time is she going live? Oh, 11 a.m. Good, I could sleep in. All right, here we go. Top of the ninth. Eric Miller will be the new pitcher here for the Giants. Swung on a miss, 0-1 here to Robert. It'll be Robert Jr., Beatty, and Vientos. Thank you all so much. We've gained 8 new subscribers tonight on the YouTube side. Thank you to my mods. Mr. Charles has been here all night. Miss Gina's been here all night. Shout out to Caps for the 10 gifted memberships. Charles was my favorite one. In the morning, you have 2 choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Might go live for a game tomorrow. Let me look outside. Let me see what time the 1 o'clock games start. Let me see what the early game is. Scores schedule. No, we want scores. Saturday. Up high, ball 4. So a leadoff walk. Let's see what we got here today. Cardinals, Tigers. We'll see. We'll see if I can get the things I need to get done tomorrow morning. I might go live for the Cardinals Tigers. So make sure you have notifications turned on. Miss Gina says 1 a.m. still awake. Bounced in the dirt. 1-1. But we'll definitely, if there's no afternoon stream tomorrow, we'll definitely be live tomorrow night for Mets and Giants. Up and in, 2-1. They're mad that I'm... No. Why would they be mad? They just don't have to watch. I think people... It's late. Most people don't stay up for late games. Why would people be mad? If you're mad that a sports YouTube channel covered another baseball game, that one lined in the left field. Ramos can't make the catch. It'll go all the way to the wall. Robert's going to be waved home. The throw's in the second. It gets past all the cutoff men, and the Mets get the run right back. Mad because I covered the Yankees. In for a strike, going one. Oh, I got to update my numbers again. The Mets got another run here. I don't know. Miss Gina, were you upset that I did cover the Yankees today? In for a strike, 1-2. Man. Oh, and it's inside. It's a ball. Good challenge. Chopped foul, 2-2. Gold Medal says, thanks for commenting on this. It's quite nice, and this is a game I wanted to check out. Well, thanks for checking this out, Gold Medal. I go live for every Mets game. I'm just asking because some spiritual thinks maybe some people were. So maybe. I'm a baseball fan. I don't know. I'm just asking. Spiritual Soul said maybe people were upset. I covered the Yankees. So, I love baseball. The only team honestly, the only team I probably hate is the Atlanta Braves. Just because they've always beat us. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. In for a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. That's lined into right field. Beatty will be stopped at third. Semien with his third hit of the night. Excuse me, runners on the corners with one out. That'll bring up Benj. He's 0 for 3, but worked out a walk his last time. Oh, almost hit him. 1-0. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Miss Gina, they're talking about Tom Seaver. I think you went to a game last year. Did you get to check out the Seaver statue? The 3-2. And a chopper to second. They go to second for 1. No return throw. A run will score. A fielder's choice for Benz. He gets an RBI. That'll bring up Alvarez. Raymond says 15 hits tonight. That's what I'd like to see. And that's it. We're going to get a pitching change. I don't understand that. But whatever. James says Beatty needed that hit for a confidence boost. I agree. Let me come over. Miss Gina responded, so I want to read that. Maria says double-digit score. Way to go, Mets. Cheryl says hit that like and subscribe. Come on. Miss Gina says, oh, the entire entrance leaves you mesmerized with all kinds of beautiful memorabilia. Like something I've never seen. They really do a beautiful job at Citi Field. Now, when the channel gets big enough, maybe one of these, maybe we'll do like a game. We'll actually do a game or something. I'll have to contact the Mets to see how they do group tickets. Have to do it at a time where I make sure somebody like Jonathan can come up from DC. Did he go? 1-0 the count. They checked down at first. No swing, 2-0. Shane says, Simeon has shut me up tonight because I've been telling everybody to bench him and let Beatty play second base. There's a strike 2-1. What's funny, Saints, is I had that thought tonight too. Before the game started, I'm like, why don't they let Vientos play first and put Beatty at second and let Polanco DH? And Alvarez fouls it off 2-2. The 2-2. He went, struck him out. Six, seven, eight. The Mets add 2 more. We go bottom 9. Once again, thank you all so much tonight for the watch hours. The new subscribers. We gained 9 tonight. Let's go. We gained 9 subs. The Mets put up a 10 spot. Let's see where our like count is at. We're at 85. We're well short. Shout out to Caps again tonight. Not sure if he's still listening in. Caps with the 10 gifted memberships on the YouTube side. Appreciate everybody that goes above and beyond to support the channel. I was in the wheelchair with so many people around. They wished me through, so I knew I missed a lot, but I'll go back. Charles says the current score is 10-3. It's a 7-run lead. Wrong, Charles. It is a touchdown lead. Yes, we all have to coordinate a day. We would have a blast. But would it be a bloop and a blast? Would it be that? James says, be glad to go. I would help where needed. We're getting to the point now, James, where we could do a Pennsylvania meetup pretty soon. Bud's from Easton. I believe you said you're out in Sailorsburg. I'm in Stroudsburg. Up high, want to know. Garcia, the new pitcher here. Fouled off, 1-1. Maria says, thank you, John, for a great night of game calling. You are welcome. As always, thank you for being here. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. And line foul, still 2-2. Raymond says thank you. Still listening in. Have a great day and Easter, everyone. Yes, we will be live on Easter Sunday, but if you're not going to be here, happy Easter if you celebrate. And that one blooped out to center field. And Robert will make the catch, 1 away. Henry said a touchdown lead. Love that. I missed the NFL. Yeah, what do we got? We got the... Well, we won't be covering it. And maybe... I don't know if the Mets play that night or not. The NFL draft coming up. The NFL schedule release is coming up. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. And a ground ball back up the middle. Oh, nice. Oh, no, I was going to say nice scoop by Semien. I think it hit the pitcher and went past Semien. We'll have to check. Yeah, it did deflect off of Garcia's foot. Semien was moving right to the right spot. Had to try to stop and go back the other way. And it went past him. You're welcome, Olga. You're welcome, Maria. You're welcome, Cheryl. Swung on a miss, 0-2. What's weird is because this is falling on a weekend, I was able to sleep all afternoon. I'm done. Swung on a miss. He struck him out, 2 away. Like it's going on 1:20 in the morning. I'm not even tired. Oh, what we're gonna do on the YouTube side? Some of you may not be familiar if you're like me and not ready to go to bed. We're gonna put the link for the Rico Bronya. They'll be doing post game tonight. Make sure you check them out tonight. They don't read the live chat. I'll be live. Well, I usually don't chat, but I'll be watching and listening in. Defensive indifference. The Mets were not. They come up with that when the defense is not holding a runner on and just let them go to the base. That one flown out to right. Bench will make the catch and the ball game is over. The Mets end their 3-game skid. Win game 2 of the series. Nolan McLean gets the win. His first win of the year. Sin Bin is here just in time for us to go away. Thank you, Sin Bin. But yeah, on the YouTube side, click on that link. Go over to the Rico Bronya. They'll be doing Mets post game. Once again, if you're still here and want to check out Sin Bin, check out Sin Bin. Does a great job of covering the NHL. Mixes in some other sports as well. So great stuff, everybody. Thank you all so much to my mods. Thank you so much to Caps for the 10 gifted subs tonight. Thank you to the 10 new subscribers as well. We will see everybody. There might get a 1 o'clock game tomorrow. If not, we'll definitely be live for the Mets tomorrow night. And we will see everybody next time.